2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the points. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Holiday. Out there with Miller, and it's Lopez in at the center. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight. And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Good on the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Conley. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy. Right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Here is Edwards after Drew Holiday's score. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Edwards against Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. And that chess match is where they hope to improve.
Now Edwards, after the missed 3 for Miller. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Giannis, a screen on Conley. Miller against Conley. Miller with another miss.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
McDaniels dishes to Conley. Knocked loose. Back to McDaniel. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got his second basket.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific visions. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here is Miller. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Conley against Holiday. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Edwards with another miss. Giannis a screen on Edwards. Miller outside. Minnesota with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
Now Miller following the miss by Michael Conley from deep.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Some calls timeout. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. You look at the Celtics. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Milwaukee, they're still a real contender, no doubt. Not quite meeting expectations, but you know they're going to be shooting for the top spot as this season rolls along.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. The big men on the floor for him. Giannis and Portis. Malik Beasley out there with Allen. And it's Miller in at the small forward.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Shoots the 3. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. Timberwolves trail by 10. And here's Anderson. He has yet to score. Inside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Edwards against Miller. Giannis a screen on Edwards. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Milton against Allen. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Excellent D there from Allen. Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. of his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
Pass to Minot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down low. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Edwards.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Suns was superb. He dropped in 55 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. That's more like it rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Charity stripe shot, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now, here is Miller. 14 points for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edwards can't hit.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Portis a screen on Edwards. Miller surveying the floor. And Lopez has it in the corner. Miller against Edwards. For 3, Middleton. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Now Edwards. After the missed 3 for Miller. Edwards with it. And it's Miller picking him up.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 seconds left in the first half. the game. Launches a three. Edwards with another miss. And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this.
22.
Good to see you.
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through.
And guys, a look now at who's been really... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the Second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The front court is McDaniel. Daniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And Craig, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of the series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chess match and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt.
No luck that time either.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Conley. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Miller outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 13. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut back down to 12 with the bucket from McDaniels.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Brook Lopez. A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2. And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on second.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Al Anderson is checked in for the Timberwolves. Lopez sets a screen for Miller. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Conley finds Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Bucks leading by 12. Miller outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Miller against Edwards. And it's good for 2. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in.
And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. The past month has been surreal. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Now Conley, after the missed 3 from Miller. The offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And here's Miller. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Miller, the pass to Lopez. Portis, a screen on Edwards. There's Miller with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
Substitution on the
Bucks.
Bucks call timeout. Fans, let's give it up one more time for your 4-on-4 crew dance team.
Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Holiday out there with Miller. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And here's Miller outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Edwards inside, covered by Miller. Gobert, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Miller against Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Jay Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Malik Beasley in for Drew Holiday. Shots good by Miller.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Timberwolves trail by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting.
Yeah.